Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey, welcome back to the Bible Bistro. This is Daily Dose Radio. This is the finest 5-minute-a-day, 5-day-a-week studying the Psalms verse by verse podcast on the interweb. And this is what we like to call the Bible Bistro. It's a place where we can come and gather, you and I, and I'm teaching, and you're going to be my student. We're going to study together the Psalms of David. And today we don't have a Psalm of David, we have a Maskil of Ethan. So Ethan's going to teach us something. This is Psalm 89. We're going to do it in 3 parts. But before I get to Psalm 89 today, let me just encourage you to, if you like an in-depth Bible study, let me encourage you to check out the newest channel or the newest playlist in the Bible Bistro, and that's going to be called the School of Wisdom. So check out the School of Wisdom. This is a study in Proverbs, and I'm teaching it chapter by chapter, so I'm going to do a 31-week study, chapter by chapter in the School of Wisdom. If you want something a little more in-depth, something that you can sit down with your Bible and it's not going to be a 5-minute thing. This is more like a 20-minute thing or 25-minute thing. These are going to go longer, about that range, somewhere between 19 and 24 minutes. This will be for you. I hope that you'll check it out. Go over to YouTube. You'll see the playlist on YouTube, and there's also going to be a playlist on Spreaker where you can access all of these episodes. There'll be some material, free material, on my website for the School of Wisdom students. You can go there to my-dailydose.com and access that material. It'll be some outlines and notes, plus some other goodies that I have just for the School of Wisdom students. Today we're looking at Psalm 89, verses 1 through 4, and I'm dividing Psalm 89 into 3 parts because it's so long. If I tried to do it all in 1 week, I wouldn't do justice to all the good material that's here. So today, we're going to look at verses 1 through 4, and let me read those for you. I will sing of the mercies of the Lord forever. With my mouth will I make known thy faithfulness to all generations. For I have said, mercy shall be built up forever, and thy faithfulness shalt thou establish in the very heavens. I have made a covenant with my chosen. I have sworn unto David my servant. Thy seed will I establish forever, and build up thy throne to all generations. Selah. Nice break there with the Selah. Gives us a place to stop. So we have this first piece, these first 4 verses, in 2 parts. Ethan, the Ezrahite, we already have mentioned him. He is one of those wise men of David. He was one of the original singers that was appointed to take care of the song service in the tabernacle that David appointed. Now we have a psalm from him, and this psalm will end the 2nd book of the Psalter. So when we come to the end of Psalm 89, we'll be going into the 3rd book of the Psalter, and we'll begin our trek towards Psalm 119. First half of this, the first 2 verses, we have the psalmist speaking, I will sing of the Lord forever. My mouth will I make known thy faithfulness. So you hear the first person there. This is the psalmist. He's making a statement of faith, isn't he? He's declaring, this is what I'm going to do. And then you hear the Lord speak. So you have a call and response. But this is not a call and response like, in worship where the worship leader says one thing and the people say something else. No, this is not a responsive reading. This is the Lord speaking. Maybe he kind of interrupts here, the psalmist. He says, I've made a covenant with my chosen. I've sworn unto David my servant. Thy seed will I establish forever and build up thy throne to all generations. Now that promise that the Lord speaks here comes straight out of 2 Samuel chapter 7, where he makes that covenant with David. Same language that we have there, we have it here. So we have the psalmist revealed, we have the Lord speaking, and now we know kind of the intention here of this whole psalm. This is going to be a psalm about the supremacy of David, and moreover, about the greatness and glory of our God. So look forward to that, and tomorrow we'll pick up and do verses 5 through 8. And that'll be on Daily Dose Radio. See you then. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.